Okay, it's exactly what I feared. I got kicked out of that other space. Like I said, this is not my usual setup. So I think what I'm just gonna do for today is like I'm going to finish this and then I'm just gonna call it a night. I think that's all I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna get to the end of this chapter, unfortunately, and I'm just gonna call it a night. It's like it's gonna be a very quick one. Um, yeah, let me make sure the microphone is still using the right thing. Okay, cool. It's using the right thing. That works. That works. All right, perfect. Okay, cool. So he's trying to bury me in a rubble and corpses. At this scale, no amount of slashing will cut through. His wounds are deep, so how does he have this kind of energy? Yeah, Hiriko is something else. And when I left off, he said, "You gave me meaning." No, that's why we seek to kill each other. To face each other with the enchanted blades is the ultimate battle. Without goal, I can persevere infinitely. Ah, interesting. So the answer to the question, how does Hiriko keep going, is because of Shihiro. Shihiro is the reason he's still going. That's crazy. Like when you actually think about it, that is actually insane. So essentially, Shihiro is like his muse, I think, and so his contempt for everything is nihilism toward killing. Shihiro, you alone are special. Okay, interesting. Okay, he's really nuts. He's lost it. Okay, so Summer is just easily cutting through the zombies from Banquet. No, sorry, from Play. Keep making them getting confused. Like knife through butter. Um, Immortality knows, just like the Cloud God, you needed an interval to recharge. There must be some limitation. Okay, so Hiriko is thinking, I'll overwhelm him with pure mass. Get out of my way. Okay, so he's effectively chased like Samura out of the building right now. And Samura's using the wings as usual and he's flying, and then Hiriko mistakes this for him running away. I don't think so. Um oh, that's crazy. He's like piling them up. He's piling up the bodies from Play to kind of climb up as Summer's flying. So it's like rapidly stacking them up after another. He really has no regard for human life. It's like, and then he's celebrating. He's no longer relevant. It's now time for our showdown, Shihiro. He's so distracted by Shihiro. So two things. Shihiro is the reason why he keeps going, and he's so distracted by Shihiro that I think he's gonna make a mistake here. Now to break the deadlock, show me your true realm. Okay, Shihiro is locked in. Hiriko's face, I can't really tell what that expression is. It's like happiness, but at the same time, I'm not sure. Okay, the building is collapsing. He looks up. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Summer. Oh, that's a crazy panel. This could literally be a tattoo. So Summer is hovering above all the corpses, and from the looks of things, it's like he's gonna do a EIE white purity style and slice through every single one of them at once. But what I don't get is, since they're zombies, would that even matter? Wouldn't they just come back? Like, would he just control them again? Yeah, I was right. That's exactly what he did. Okay, so this time use EIE purity style in like, and then mix it up with like the flames from the Phoenix. And I think he effectively burns it all down. That's actually insane. He's blasting through everything to get to me. Does he not care if everything else goes up in flames? Summer is kind of moving reckless here, but it's effective. I think when you're going up against Spoiler Hero, he could kind of have to do that. You have to like, you can't hold back. This rash behavior from Summer kind of stuns Hiriko a little bit. Yubimune's third power is Suzaku, the power of the immortal bird to self-combust and rise again. However, he's already further evolved that power in previous battles. Now we're going flashback to the painter. In his true realm, he can apply that boon more than just on himself. Those flames are flames of universal mercy. Okay. Seishi Samurai Suzaku flames. reached everything affected by the altered state Hirohiko inflicted with the Kumeyuri. Interesting, so it's kind of overriding everything else the Kumeyuri touched. The first time Hirohiko ever cared sincerely for anyone or anything, his all or nothing rampaging blades in a single moment was completely nullified. Oh man, Hirohiko gave it a good go, but to be honest with you, like, Samurai is just built different. That's just what I think. Because this actually makes no sense. Because the entire building that was just wrecked is completely fixed. And yeah, he just looks defeated in the panel, just like, no, it can't be, but it is exactly what he said. He's completely powerless. At first, I thought he was actually going to put it up, but no, he's not. And Shihiro picks up the blade and says, this time it's no illusion. Now then, that's the end of the chapter. Okay. My guess. Okay, so Hirohiko's at the end of this chapter 77. Hirohiko's on the ground bleeding on the wall. So my guess right now is that somebody's gonna have to intervene, or maybe Samurai is gonna fight Shihiro one-on-one since Hirohiko's out of the picture. Okay, let's see. All right. Okay, this will be my last one for tonight because I really can't. I don't know how long I can even do this for. Rento was here when I got kicked out of the other place. I'm currently not at home. This is my actual setup, but the guy is kind enough to let me use this space for a bit, so I don't want to overstay my welcome. So after this, I'm gonna go upstairs. All right, so the next chapter, chapter 78, opens up with Hirohiko bleeding on the wall, completely powerless and in tears. I can't move my body, he says. Makes sense, he really pushed himself hard. Samurai says, now then, and then Shihiro is thinking it's no surprise Hirohiko can't move. Using a super powerful move is exhausting. It will deplete your physical and spirit energy. That's normal. I knew it. I said it because not only was he like bleeding out, he was just using sheer willpower, like force of will, to do all of that, control the building, control the corpses. He gave it a good go, honestly. And considering the age gap and the years of experience between Samurai and Hirohiko, it makes sense that the outcome is what it is. But for someone so young, besides, his complete psychotic mentality, that's still something to applaud. That was pretty cool. I gotta give Hirohiko his flowers there. He gave it a good go. Now then, it's no surprise Hirohiko can move. Using a super powerful move is exhausting, but what's abnormal is Mr. Samurai. Yeah, because Samurai equally did that. Not only was he using the owl to watch everything from the skies, so he completely nullified Hirohiko's all-out move. So that's like Hirohiko's bankai essentially. And then he's been sustaining out throughout Japan, not just the city, the entire country for days. And despite all that, he still isn't even winded. Even did rebirth. And then she was like, no, that's not it. Suzaku can regenerate, but it can't resurrect the dead. And it consumes tremendous energy. If you keep getting wounded and relying on constant regeneration, you'll deplete your spirit energy and collapse. Regeneration is limited, in theory anyway. Regeneration is incredible, and beyond that, there's been a number of things never before recorded during the war. I don't know what sparked it, but he's evolved beyond his abilities 18 years ago. Okay, so there's no explanation for why he isn't winded. All they're telling us right now is that because he's him. Like, he just evolved, like he just became strong to a point where none of that is a limitation for him anymore. First thing is to finish this guy, he says. Okay, there's a door and there's a people camera, and I don't know who's looking through that, but I'm guessing somebody is. I'm not sure what's gonna happen in the next panel, but I feel like someone's gonna sneak up on him because there is another Hishaku member in this building. Yes, and that's exactly what I suspected. So he tries to cut through the door to attack Samurai, but it doesn't go as planned. Samurai reads it and blocks it. Okay. Oh, they're really going at it. Okay. He says Twilight Wave. Okay, Kuguri's sorcery enables him to store heat generated by his body during battle and unleash it at will. Its capacity is unlimited. The more he accumulates, the more powerful he gets. For the past 7 months, Kuguri has been fighting with only his sword. That means he's accumulated a lot. Damn. Okay, so he did the fire thing, which was like a big flame, and then just kind of retreated from that. That's crazy, but it's a good move. I mean, he gains social overwhelming power and enchanted blade abilities. The only option you have left is to run, really. That was like the only move. They redrew. Oh, Toto came as well, teleporting. Yuriko, you okay? Oh, so interesting. The Hishaku actually do care about one another. I would really like to understand their goal. So far, it just seems like they have a power-hungry leader who is masquerading as somebody that wants justice for an island, but I actually don't think he's all that good. Still don't know what their true intentions are. What do you think? He just goes, ugh, he doesn't look good. I couldn't retrieve his arm. He's gonna be out of commission for a while. You think? After going against two enchanted blades by himself for that long, like he held his own. The Kumiri too. And we didn't get the daughter. This was a major defeat. He's lucky he survived. I'm amazed you managed to distract that beast for a split second. Yeah, that is a feat in its own. The Shaku are very capable sorcerers, that's what I'm beginning to learn. But now that our part with Samurai is finished, we have 0 cards to play. Snow. Oh boy. Could be because Owl was covering the sky for so long. I can't believe it affected the weather. That is crazy. You mean to tell me Samurai's ability can affect the weather? Not thirsting for a sword fight, huh? No, that kind of insane power is a real vibe killer. Hey, I like this Hishaku guy. He keeps it real, keeps it a buck. He made a business decision to run, and gotta say it was the right one. Well, Yura's on the move in Tokyo. Guess we'll have to place our bets on that. Okay, so Yura is the name of the leader, and I guess that's him going into the Kamunabi. I think Yura will succeed because, yeah, you really like. Honestly, anime, you missed a lot. First of all, this is my second attempt at the stream because I'm not home, as you can tell from the setup. So I got kicked out from the previous place. Renter was there to see it, and then I had to move into this space here. So, um, yeah, it's not ideal. It's not my basement. It's not soundproof or anything. But I did say I was gonna stream today, so I thought I will make it happen at all costs. So that's why I'm here. But yeah, the crazy three-way fight really gave me a lot of respect for Hirohiko. I still don't like him, but he's got a dog in him for sure. Okay. And Shihiro is recalling, says those eyes, he feels nothing for me, not even hatred. Oh wow. Hiriko feels like a bit like hard done by because he feels like even after all his display, Shihiro doesn't respect or have any feeling towards him. And it makes sense because he's a killer. Alright, Shihiro. Why? Why did you wield the enchanted blade again? And Shihiro simply says, I've learned everything about the malediction and the sword master's crime. Interesting. That bastard Shiba. Samurai seems disappointed that Shihiro now knows what's up. Yeah, he's looking rough. But hey, and he's not my guy. My guy isn't here right now. My guy is Hakuri, that's my guy, but he's not here right now. I just respect like what he was able to do to be able to go 1v2 with severe fatal injuries essentially while bleeding to do all of that. That's crazy. Listen, that was the sword master's doing. Your dad was only responsible for creating the weapons. He was just a hero who did everything he could for his country. Shiro replies, so I'm told. Mr. Shiba said the same thing. And then Samurai simply says he still isn't swallowing it. Well, if you know about the malediction, we can cut to the chase. The swordmaster can't be allowed to leave. To that end, you're willing to let all the sword bearers die, yourself included? Shiro asks. And Samurai bluntly replies, it's necessary to stop the malediction and for Iori's future too. Interesting. If you stand in my way, I'll cut you down. Again, Samurai replies. What Iori needs for her future is you. You're wondering why I took up the enchanted blade again? I did it to stop you. I don't know. I got doubts about that. If Shiro stops Samurai here, I feel like that would be a extreme abuse of main character hacks and plot armor. Okay, so now we've moved back to Kamunabi in Tokyo. So shall we fight? Yura says. And the wood guy is kind of like in a weird thing, floating from a carpet. Okay, this is next level sorcery we're about to see here. They're about to go toe to toe with the Kamunabi in the headquarters. Appreciate you, anime. I appreciate you. And I do it for you guys, man. I appreciate you guys showing up. And again, I like to keep my word. I like, because I did say I was gonna stream today, and even though it's really not the ideal circumstances, I just thought I would find a way to make it happen. But this will be my last chapter, and then tomorrow, I feel like when I'm, depending on the timing and everything, when I'm a bit more settled in, I would stream a bit longer. But just for today, the way everything is, and just the setup, and the fact that I'm not supposed to be doing this right now, yeah. This will be my last chapter. A very short stream. The owl cleared up. The Masumi reported they encountered Samara in Kyoto. They also encountered 3 Hishaku and confirmed their possession of the Kumiyuri. Okay, and then there's a rattle and there's a shake, and there is a notification. I guess that's like a sorcery powered device. It says enemy attack. Okay, there's been a hit to the force field directly over the Shinichi. A pine tree spell. Oh, so that guy is not Hishaku. That's actually somebody from the Kaminabe, my bad. So he has the power to detect what's going on. So they've got a human security or human alarm system. That's actually crazy. It's the Hishaku. They sure are busy. Hard to believe they would attack HQ. Yeah, exactly. Like the fact that they're going after HQ is kind of insane. The Shinichi is currently being held at Kaminabe headquarters, and deeper down, the Swordmaster is imprisoned there. In the Tokyo Underground facility, there are over 500 employees, including non-combatants. It's protected by a solid rectangular force field. This thing's strong, so it's actively trying to break it down. This is crazy. There's still a bit left in this arc, and then the next is HQ. Oh, I can't wait. I really want to see what the Kaminabes are really made of, because all they've done is just like big talk so far, but they've not been able to back anything with actions. Okay, but the fact that 2 members of the Hishaku are about to take on the Kaminabe, if they come out on top, I'm sorry, that's a big L for the Kaminabe, I gotta say that. Let's welcome them. Allow them to penetrate the first level. Okay, the old man with the beard is very confident. Huh? But our primary mission is to protect the citizens from sorcery attacks. We can't allow a surface battle. Okay. I think this arc ends 86. Okay, good to know. So I still got a few more to go before it comes to an end. Alright. Retract the protected force field. Invaders detected on level 1. We have 7 visitors. It's the entire remaining forces of the Hishaku. 7. Okay, so it's not just 2 of them attacking. Okay, that's different. Okay, that's better. According to the intel room, Rokuhiro's son, there are 10 Hishaku. 3 of them were confirmed to be in Kyoto. These 7 are basically what's left. Send a force to intercept them at top level 1 as well. I'll hit them. I like this guy. I remember him. I've only seen him like I think maybe once or twice, but I liked him. He was good. He was very strong. But only him going? I don't know about that. The Ishaku, I thought they were going to use Samara to hunt down the contrary sword bearers first. That's why I assigned Shiba and Hibiki to security. They can't expect to take this place down without an enchanted blade. Was their plan foiled by Samara being held back? No, it almost seems like they were planning on him disengaging now. What are they plotting? Yeah, that's very suspicious. To attack Kaminabe headquarters is a bit rash, but let's see. Well, in any case, if this place is the battlefield, all non-combatants evacuate immediately to the lowest level. Sorry, I know you're just waking up, but as you can see, it's an emergency. Can you move? At your service, sir. Yeah, my boy. Now this anime, this is my boy. My boy is finally entering the fray. So we'll get to see him. So for the past few chapters, we've just seen Shihiro and other man there just showing off Samura being Samura or farming every freaking panel he gets. But this time around, finally, my boy Hakuri gets the spotlight, and you just know he's gonna cook. Hakuri is my favorite character in this series because it's okay to be brave and daring and to take on things when you have the power to do it. But before I even learned sorcery, before I even learned anything about his abilities, he was willing to put his life on the line, and that for me, that's why he's the GOAT for me. That's why he's my favorite, and he's just got that dog in him. Him Curry, I agree, Rento. That's his new name. Him Curry. Him Curry's back. Alright, it really saddens me that I have to end the stream tonight like this, but again, like I said, not the most ideal of situations. But I will be back tomorrow. The thing is, there is a time limit and like when you can use the facilities in this building that I'm currently in. They've been nice enough to let me use this. because the person I'm visiting here is cool with them. But I don't want to push my luck, so that's why I'm going to end the stream. But thank you guys for hopping on, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Sorry about this, I have to end it. Well, I'll pick it up tomorrow. It'll be much longer tomorrow. I just wanted to keep my word today. So peace, thanks for hopping on, and I'll catch you guys next time.